These are the most generous zodiac signs with the purest hearts, born under the sign of generosity and generosity. The 12 signs of the zodiac are real character heads in the starry sky. There are no two that are similar or even completely alike. They represent the human characteristics very individually and sometimes in a very creative way. The basic traits of their nature are generally known. Even people who do not have astrology as one of their declared hobbies know at least something about them. So we should be careful not to deceive a Scorpio or confront a Virgo with total chaos. You can sometimes have to wait quite a long time for a Libra to make a decision, and anyone expecting patience from an Aries will also be disappointed. But what about the noble character trait of generosity? Which zodiac signs can we expect to be in a giving mood? And who has wealth not only in the bank, but also in their heart? We have the answers to these questions for you. 1. Pisces. Those who swim in money can draw on the full. The reserved and often considered cool Pisces know how to keep good and money together. In their own way, they are quite goal-oriented and ambitious, even if they tend not to make big waves when it comes to their ambitions. Their steadfastness and strength of character are also evident in financial matters. They themselves are frugal as long as they are left in their element and not forced to pretend to be someone else. Most people make exactly this mistake when it comes to money. They spend it mainly on buying things to impress people they don't like. Such a tactical maneuver would never occur to fish. What they have earned means maximum security and a good feeling for them, but no more. It is therefore not surprising that their loved ones benefit from their generosity and prudent way of life. Those who make good with fish will always be allowed to follow the flow of a good livelihood. There may not be any riches to be expected, but reliability and consistency, which are not very common among the 12 signs of the zodiac in this form. 2. Cancer. True values count more than gold and money. The family man and traditionalist among the zodiac signs is undoubtedly the likable Cancer. He may sometimes appear very frugal or even stingy to those around him. However, those who know him better know that his generosity simply has to be earned. Cancer's inner circle is narrow and very manageable. Apart from his family, there are perhaps 1 or 2 good friends who would benefit from his generosity. When we talk about generosity in connection with Cancer-born people, we must not only think about money. These people are not prone to elbowing or strategic dodges, which is why career and success tend to be defined differently for them. In fact, however, they would walk over burning coals and to the ends of the earth for their loved ones if circumstances demanded it. Cancer-born people can expect the last shirt off their backs from those in their favor. This willingness to make sacrifices sometimes goes so far that they hardly allow or give themselves anything. Their family members, on the other hand, give them plenty of gifts. Possessions and money may not be their real wealth, but Cancerians can at least enjoy a heart of gold. 3. Leo. Pride and self-confidence protect a big heart. In a way, the king of the savannah can also be seen as the king of the zodiac signs. In any case, he would probably have no objections to this assessment. However, the proud and extremely self-confident zodiac sign also has a reputation for being the big spender who knows how to celebrate festivals and give generous gifts to his loved ones. Leo natives know the value of family. For them, it is the basis of their activities and the linchpin of all their other endeavors. This includes professional success as well as celebrating a fulfilling private life. Lions love to be the center of attention and also enjoy the applause and admiration. No question about it. However, all their generous gestures, gifts, and gratuities have a completely different origin than simple self-promotion. They come straight from the heart. You can't see it on the face of the restrained lions, but a big heart beats in their chest that would love to embrace the whole world. The elegant and always somewhat staged courting of these people may seem like self-promotion. In reality, however, the lion just doesn't want to be alone and enjoys spending time with those closest to them. But woe betide anyone who only wants to take advantage of this. Anyone who wants to take advantage of these personalities and declare them easy prey will quickly become acquainted with their animal instincts. Even in human form, the watchful lions can sense any kind of betrayal or threat from a long way off. They have a lot to give. Giving, however, is not very high on their list. 4. Sagittarius. The well-being of others in view. If there is one zodiac sign that goes through life focused and goal-oriented, then it is that of Sagittarius. Hardly any other astrological constellation has such a clear vision of life. It is therefore not uncommon for the executive floors of this world to be frequented by Sagittarians. They have all the qualities that a leader must have. They also score with enthusiasm and a high degree of self-motivation. It can't be boring in the Sagittarius universe either. Otherwise, their undivided attention will quickly come to an end. So it's no wonder that money and material possessions like to gather around Sagittarius. But even if they have less to give, you can still rely on them and their support. It would be wrong to think that these Sagittarians could be easily persuaded to make an investment or a noble donation. Their marksmanship involves a certain amount of knowledge of human nature. But once someone has won their favor, they can rely on the generosity of the Sagittarius. Less self-explanatory in connection with them is their big heart. In private, Sagittarians often seem a little aloof. They prefer to leave their arrows in their quiver for as long as possible before succumbing to misjudgment. You will never be able to chain a Sagittarius anyway, but if you play it cleverly, they will gladly swap their beloved freedom for a long leash. Wealth is in the eye of the beholder. Large material possessions always come with a price tag in the lives of their owners. Too much money is said to spoil character, and many a lottery winner has been unhappier afterwards than before. The 12 signs of the zodiac have very different approaches and ways of dealing with money. Some, like the thrifty Virgo for example, always see too little and rarely have enough of it. The airy Libra hardly cares about the filthy lucre throughout its life, but surprisingly rarely has money worries. Money is a bit like love. Too much is just as bad as too little. However, if you disregard both and treat them badly or carelessly, you will lose them to people who appreciate them.